Hey guys, Mark Crossfield here on the course playing golf with Mizuno Mp18 irons. Bladed, it's classic, it's Faldo inspired. Shall we test? Cool. Let's get stuck in. So Mizuno Mp18s, what are we getting? This time it's a slightly smaller blade look. So the length feels very similar, but the toe seems more carved away, so not as high. The face down by the ball seems a fraction less than my Mp5s. We're getting more of a straight muscle back bar now, which we weren't getting in the Mp5s. We had almost like a, you could almost call it a slight kind of dip away, close to a cavity. Obviously we're still getting grain flow forged, which we all see from Mizuno, I'm sure, for a long time. It's their signature forging. And we're getting very, very classic looks. It's 165, but I'm going to hit a little 6 cutty 6. Sound, feel, used to that. So distance control exactly where I'd want it to be. And when I talk about low spinning clubs, power bats, I think lots of people are missing the point. When you have an iron that feels soft, but I know that's sound, it feels true in its distance, stroke spin, stroke launch, I feel I can do more with it. So not high and low, left and right more hit soft ones, hard ones, and get out what I need. If I hit a soft 6 like I did there, the spin is going to be less than me hitting a full 6. Now if I'm starting from a low spin point anyway, they just worry me how low the spin goes, and then in turn sometimes how far the in-between shots go, so they end up not being in between. So my soft 7 spin drops off, goes as far as a full 7 sometimes, because it just shoots through the air, catches slightly high on the face, and boom, off it goes. When it comes to bladed irons like this, I'm going to be inconsistent, but they're going to be very consistent in my mind. Doesn't matter what club it is, it's always a part. We're going to hit a 4-iron over the corner here, and let's not be silly, this isn't the 4-iron that many people would choose to game from a tee. I don't think it'll be a massive problem to me, but it is a beautiful looking club. I just wouldn't want to be too much of a downhill lie or semi-rough kind of stuff with this club. You need a bit of speed in your swing to be getting the versatility out of a bladed 4-iron like this for your whole game. But from a tee, I have hit that really good. That just feels gorgeous. I'm Faldo. Let's look at some of the dry ball data I captured with these yesterday with Dan at Torquay. So Mp18 numbers spinning at 5,500 revs. My 6-iron spins between 5 and after the number that's written on the bottom. So you can see there a 5,960. Lowest spin of 5.2. And then distance with the 6-iron carrying 166. That runs out to 178-ish. So I would hit my 6-iron anywhere between 160 and kind of 175 really, Dan. I mean, they're as true a numbers as you'd expect from a blade, really, aren't they?
They are. Similar to what you got.
Yeah, well, arguably exactly the same. The wedge on the last felt nice. I hit 2 because I was upset I came up short, and unfortunately the second one, even though I hit it harder, it spun off the front, I think. I'll look at the footage. But beautiful shape. Felt like I really do what I want. I tried to hit like a little almost cutty one with it. It's what I'm familiar with, but it's a shape that will kind of blend with people's specialised wedges. Right, 4-iron, 186, wind off the right. I'm going to hit 3 shots here. 3, because I did another video where I hit 2 shots with a 4-iron, and there were questions about kind of how friendly these are compared to other friendly clubs. I'm going to hit 3 shots, so I'm sure we'll have 3 strikes. Let's see where they finish. Good. Bit left. I hit that much cleaner. It's right at it almost, but not as good as strike. But very close. One more, and then we'll get up and see the difference in distances. That one's quite similar to the first, but going a little left, tried to fade it and didn't get the cut. Caught the bank and bounced back, maybe a little long. 1, 2, and the worst struck one there, which is actually the closest. So from best struck, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16 yards difference. 16 yards. Yesterday was, say, 2 yards. The worst struck one is the closest. The middle struck one here is like 8 yards. Includes rollouts. I've played blades for a while now, and I don't see a percentage drop off like people believe. So what does grain flow forged mean to you? To be honest with you, for me it doesn't mean anything. I don't see a measurable difference, but it's them trying to make the iron almost as pure in its performance everywhere as it can be. I don't know anything about forging, so I'm happy to trust them. Obviously I think the looks will appeal to a lot of golfers, but it will play a lot of golfers out of the bracket, this club, kind of because it is aimed at that better players, and people will want to look at more confident irons, and there are more in the range which we're going to look at as well. Again, I caught that one slightly out the bottom, so it will be a bit shorter, but any club would be. I'm not trying to get everyone to use blades. I just think lots of people are very easily marketed at sometimes. If you like the look of these, definitely worth a try. The wedge looks great, it feels great, it's very pretty.
Ryan Little.
Still only a part. So conclusion, Mp18, definitely not for the faint-hearted. I think long irons will scare a lot of people, so I think combo sets within the range would be a good way to go. They're really good for path. Would they make me change from my MP5s? Probably not if I was paying. Is the desire there to change from the MP5s? Absolutely. So you need to put the value on that desire, don't you? If I was playing like I used to play, where it was kind of my life, I would do what I need to do within my budget. But can a blade move forward in tech? I'm not sure if Mizuno are even trying to say they are. They're actually looking backwards. Post comments down below, let me know what you think. Before we finish this video, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna show you some compares just to give you an idea of sizes and stuff like that. Right, should we do some compares? So let's go MP5, Mp18. Really nothing in it in top line, more kind of down in the heel here, it's just cut away, and maybe a bit more rounded in the toe. iBlade, Mp18. Colorway different, blade length a fraction longer possibly in iBlade, but top line similar. What about Mp18 AP2718? And I think it's interesting, even though they're very different clubs, and people might say they're not both blades, but look at the top line. If anything, AP2 looks thinner slightly, blade length very similar. Post those comments down below, let me know what you think. Was this a club you would consider or not? Is it the prettiest club you've ever seen? Post those comments, hit that thumbs up as always, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button, and we'll speak to you soon.